Hi everyone, Sarah here today, and I am filming another process video for Color Rush Studio, and I am playing with the Wild Soul kit, and I am loving this. I also have the add-on, so I have a little more extra paper, but here I chose to use two pictures of my daughters, and I think for everybody else, their Easter pictures probably look different. But we had a lot going on, and this is literally just first thing in the morning. And so I wanted to scrapbook them. I mean, it's just the two younger ones because the two older ones obviously did not want to get up. They're teenagers. So yeah. But I'm going to grab my edge distresser, which is what I am doing now off screen because I hate when it gets all over my desk. So I'm going to go ahead and rough up the edges. I backed that with the rainbow stripe paper because I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's just gorgeous. And I decided I wanted a frame and there wasn't one in the kit. So I grabbed this yellow paper because, again, it's beautiful. And it would add a bright pop to this paper because I am using a patterned background this time. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and use this yellow one as a frame. Off camera, I was having to snip the little edges that were still left in there because apparently I did not get my blade far enough in. But yeah, so I am going through and I pulled something. Oh, I guess I didn't. I knocked everything over up there, obviously. And this is a piece of paper that I'd cut previously for another layout. And I like these scallops on this piece of a cut apart, and that's what I'm doing right there. Is I am actually going to start going ahead and cutting this apart, and I'm just cutting around the scallops. And I'm going to apologize because you're going to hear thumping, bumping, possibly some really, really loud thunder, but we're having some weather and there's stuff falling out of the trees because the wind is blowing, and then we might have some hail. You don't ever know. So if you hear that, that's what that is. I cut that scallop out and put it on the right-hand side of the frame, and then that's another tag off the same piece of a cut-apart paper, and I added it, and I love this bunny, and it was Easter, so I'm like, okay, so I have to use this. I have more Easter pictures, and I am going to use those with the cute little bunnies from last month's kit with the cute little frou-frou tails. But I wanted to use this one for this layout. I went ahead and cut the other scallop out for the other side, and now I'm to the point of I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I love this piece of paper as well. So that is actually one of the branding strips that I was cutting just a second ago. Where did I go with it? Oh, there it is. I forgot I was distressing the edges with my edge distresser. I'm adding that down to the bottom down there. And I am going to go ahead and cut a piece of that same pattern paper and make a frame out of it as well to use on both sides of my yellow frame that I created. I wanted to bring some more of it up to the upper part of the layout. That way I had some more of that greeny color in there as well. And so here in just a second, you'll see where I decide to cut it in half because I moved everything just then. And I also decided just now that I'm going to go ahead and pop at least one of the pictures of my daughters up. I'm going to take a part of that off so that it sets differently. And there's more of the rain. Here in the South, we have what are called gumballs in the tree. So when the wind blows really strong, it knocks them out of the tree, and you can hear it hitting the side of the house, the ceiling, the roof, I guess, not the ceiling because it's not inside the house, but you can hear it constantly going. That's going, that and pine cones, they also fall quite easily. So, but yeah, I cut that in half and used it on both sides. Here, I am pulling some of the florals that I fussy cut previously out of one of the pages in the kit. It had nothing but flowers on it, and they were gorgeous, and they were screaming to me to be fussy cut. So I did. Just one night, I decided to do that. And so right here, I'm going to go ahead and just tuck them here and there on the layout, find out where I want them, and add them just to a couple places. And that little bunny is going to completely stay on this layout. You can also see where I moved that scalloped piece. Instead of having both of them up top where the photos are, I went ahead and added that scallop down to the bottom little area where the bunny is going to be as well. And here I'm just scattering some of the cute little florals that I had fussy cut out of the paper around the layout. And I will glue them down right now. So I really did have fun with this. I think it's so funny how their little Easter baskets, I guess we do Easter a bit different. I know a lot of people do a lot of candy and stuff like that, but my kids don't eat a lot of that stuff and a lot of it goes to waste. So what we do is we get things that they want or that they have wanted recently. And one of my daughters is all about some lotions and body sprays and smell goods, and they both love to color. And the one that likes lotions and body sprays and stuff is very into Harry Potter as well. So she got some of that kind of stuff. And yes, a little bit of candy. And then the other one loves music. And she likes her music where everybody in the house can hear it. I got her an old school Walkman and some really great headphones and some actual cassette tapes so that she can have music and listen to it, and everybody else in the house doesn't have to, which I don't mind listening to her music because it's good. But this way she can listen to it and it doesn't bother anybody else. And then of course some candy and a couple other things in their coloring book and stuff. So they both got some really cool things, and they definitely loved it. So here I am going through, I thought I might use a couple more of the wood veneers on here. I do decide against it. And honestly, at this point, I don't know if this is where I do it. I realized that I never trimmed this paper down. And I'm okay with that. But I wanted to keep that branding strip that's up there at the top. Oh, I had grabbed my alphas. These are alphas from my stash. They're Bella Boulevard alphas. Let me see what they are called. They are the Florence alphas. And I had pulled the really bright pink. I think it's called Punch, because that one's Peep. I ended up pulling Punch, but I decided I didn't want to use that, so I went ahead and grabbed Peep. It's a little lighter pink, and it goes a little better with it, and so I wrote Bunny Hop. It's just kind of what the girls say with their little Easter baskets. The bunny hopped around and brought them their Easter baskets. Here, I was going to cut that branding strip off, but I really, really liked it. So I went ahead and just cut 1/4 inch off the bottom, which makes it its normal 12 by 12. And that pretty much finishes this layout for me. I am honestly not sure what I am doing right here. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to use these gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. And they're like canvas, and they're beautiful gold bodies. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple of those and added them around the layout, and that did finish out this layout for me. I really do hope that you enjoyed this, and make sure to go and check out Color Rush Studio and grab your kit. Join the Facebook group and join in. And please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye.